Welcome back to the channel. Today I have an exciting video where we take this Xbox 360 controller that's in really rough condition and clean it up so that it's usable for many years. Now, I got the inspiration for this video from using a third-party controller, and the input latency on those controllers are absolutely terrible. So I decided to find the worst controller that I had so that I really could find the worst case example and hopefully inspire each one of you to do the same thing. Don't support third-party controllers, try to find an old one, it'll give you a better experience. And as we get into the disassembly, if you like content like this, like, comment, and subscribe, it really helps support the channel. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Now, a couple things that you do really want to make sure that you have before you get into a controller disassembly is to make sure that all your buttons are working, analog sticks don't have joystick drift, and that the buttons don't need to be replaced on anything. Now with this controller, I'm really starting off with a good baseline. I don't need to replace anything, it just needs to be cleaned. So when you're cleaning the controller, you really want to make sure that you get every last piece taken apart. For this D-pad, you can see that there's two screws on the inside, and then there's a little latching mechanism that you need to release. But take absolutely everything apart to clean each individual piece. And here in a moment, you'll see the same thing as well. We're going to go ahead and disassemble the triggers. You'll want to do this so that you can clean each one of them as best as you can. It's really hard to do this when they're still attached to the board. And the best way that I know to do this is there's a little lever that activates the switch or the sensor. And if you push the lever to the side, you can get it over the plastic part or the plastic gear that holds it in place. After that, you'll want to pull these two little ears that hold the trigger from moving forward to the side, and it pushes forward. Remove the spring and then just shift it to the side and it'll come out. The other side's the exact same, just rinse and repeat, and you'll be able to get this one off as well. Once you've gotten all the triggers and buttons freed from the main board and from the controller housing, you'll want to get some lukewarm water and some dish soap, along with an old toothbrush or something to scrub everything down. I buy these controllers used, and usually there's a lot of dead skin and grime that's left over from the previous user, so you'll want to just scrub everything down really well, clean it, and make sure that none of that is left over. Now, for cleaning all the buttons, I won't be speaking through this process, but if you want to skip ahead to 8 minutes and 32 seconds, that'll begin the reassembly of this controller. Now that we've cleaned all of the parts of the controller, we're going to go ahead and reassemble. Now this is the exact same process, just in the reverse order. Now if you're following along, one thing that I do want to recommend is find something that you can prop under the lever of the trigger. If you do this, it'll give you leverage to get that little ear pushed back around onto that lever. If you don't do this, it just continues to fall down and kind of can be a pain. So hopefully that helps out if you're reassembling your controller as well. With putting the buttons back in, these are all keyed, so it's really hard to mess up. Just make sure that you align the little notches on each with the channels on the case. But shouldn't be too challenging to get everything where it belongs. The main thing is you just really want to make sure that you don't miss a button and that all of the button pads are installed in the correct place. Now for the analog sticks, I did find these new caps on eBay, or I guess thumbsticks on eBay. It really helps finish the look. The other ones were pretty torn up, and I think they're about 35 to 75 cents a piece, so definitely worthwhile getting a pair. So the last thing that we have to do is now put in all the screws and test the controller out. Now I'm really excited. I always try to test my controllers with my Blades Xbox 360, so we'll give that a shot. And yeah, I think this turned out really well. And as long as this controller doesn't get stick drift down the line, this should last for many years. Now that's easily fixed, and I can do a future video about that. It does require soldering, but it's not a hard task. I hope this video provides value to somebody out there. I really enjoy fixing things, saving them from the landfill, and using original equipment. Now, if you enjoy content like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really supports the channel, and hopefully somebody out there is inspired to do the same thing here. At the end of this video, we'll show the controller test. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.